Felt like, what's it been like for you?
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court, too, as they get ready to go to work on the road. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got ABC. Smith is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4. And for the Spurs, they've got Whiteside. And it's Marbury in at point. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Pass to Mashburn. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Holland. The pass to Mashburn. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
And now running up the court. Miller pushing it up. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Pass to Miller. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Wasted no time on that one.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Right wing. Passes it to Holland. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Celtics in Boston. Covered by Miller. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And stolen by Miller. And the Spurs pushing it up now.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Covered by Miller. Here's Mashburn. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Miller. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 5.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Now, here is Miller. And the call will be against Jabari Smith.
Jabari Smith.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, Whiteside in position and stolen by Murray.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdul-Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Whiteside. And the Nets making a change here as well. Trimble's checked in. Shots good by Miller.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Nets trail by 6. Murray, the pass to Mashburn. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Miller outside. Clock at 6. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Anunoby, good.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Miller outside. To the left wing. Now the pass to Marbury. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Walton's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Bill Walton.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Here's Marbury. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Brooklyn ball.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Timeout. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs Youth Dance team.
Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Smith against Anderson. Here's Trimble. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And finished off by Anderson.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Trimble. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. It's tipped. Anunoby passes to Smith. Takes it off the glass.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Miller outside. Pass to Anderson. Six on the shot clock.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brooklyn trailing. Now Anunoby. Pass to Trimble. From downtown. No good. It's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Anunoby against Miller. It's tipped. Anderson passes to Marburg. Shot clock at 5. Nifty move. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Trimble. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good there. Pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Here's Trimble. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center.
Spurs fans, no reason to grind.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Obi Toppin. He's out there with Lou Dort. Anderson is out there with Mason. And it's Fredette in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Murray, the pass to Mashburn. In transition, here comes San Antonio. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Dort kicks to Toppin. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 3. Again, the Nets for 2.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now, here is Fredette. He's covered by Murray. Fredette, the pass to Toppin. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Mason looking around. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And he goes in for the jump.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
The Spurs making a switch here. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Fredette. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call, you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Outside, Dort. He takes it in. And another turnover here by San Antonio. Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
Spurs making a switch here. Maxwell's checked in. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. A rebound by the Spurs.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
There's the pass to Holland. Buries it from three-point range. Holland's got 5 now.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Guarded by Mason. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 12.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Murray, the pass to Mashburn. Inside. There's the double team from Whiteside. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Wide open shot is on the money. Abdul-Rahim's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn. Fredette with it. And here's Maxwell for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Abdul-Rahim's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Trimble passes to Bowen. Here's Trimble. A 3-ball. And the Nets, another 3.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Smith outside. He's covered by Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Miller, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you... take, leaving him out there.
First team foul.
Pass to Bowen. Smith outside. To the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Number 17.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And how about the determination of Bowen defensively? He's active and always efficient with that corner tray ball.
Collins kicks to Whiteside. Passes to Hunt. Over to the wing. Stolen. Now here is Smith. Pass to Trimble. Smith trying to break loose. And it's off the back rim. No good. Spurs trail by 3.
And they're just not sharp offensively right now. And it's starting to hurt them. And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game. And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead. Maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Spurs. Covered by Miller. The pass to Trimble. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Miller outside, on deep. The Spurs rebound, and Whiteside stays right with it.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. And they turned it on during that second quarter, turning that deficit into a lead and playing with confidence. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy ones. They maybe just switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. Spurs trail by 3. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Murray. Smith is out there with ABC. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4. And here's Miller outside. Drills the three-pointer. Miller's got his team on the board first here in the second half for San Antonio. To the paint, here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Mashburn That one doesn't go. Murray with the defensive effort. High arcing shot. Spurs shooting at 50% in a decent group. Smith outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Assist goes.
Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Whiteside's checked in for San Antonio.
And for your Spurs Houston team.
Here's Miller. 9 points in the game so far. Took him no time at all on that one. Miller's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Mashburn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Feeds it to Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
He hits the second from the line.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Down low. And it's Smith finishing it off.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Marbury. He feeds it to Whiteside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's to Marbury. And stolen by Murray. And they're moving it up. Passes it to Abdul-Rahim. Here's Mashburn. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mashburn's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
Toppin, he's checked in for Whiteside. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Nets. And the layup falls.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Brooklyn leading by 3.
Spurs foul. Stephon Marbury. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Abdul-Rahim, defended by Dort. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball's knocked loose. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Anunoby against Miller. Outside, Dort fires the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now Fredette. Pass to Holland. Toppin up top. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. No good there off the double clutch.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Murray scanning the floor. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, he can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the Nets making a change here. Walton's checked in.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
2 minutes.
Here's Trimble.
2 minutes.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Trimble's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
1:37 left in the 3rd quarter. Anunoby has the open look. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 5. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Spurs, Holland.
Both good from the line that time. Nets leading by 3. And there's the pass to Mashburn. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd. And Walton throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Anunoby against Miller. He kicks to Mason. Pass to Fredette. From deep 3-point range. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Passes it to Mason. It's Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Miller kicks to Mason. Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Miller, the pass to Toppin. In the corner, it's Fredette. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It'll go, and the Nets lead is get down to 5 on the bucket from Toppin.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical. He's willing to absorb that contact.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Nets lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Miller. Mason is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Holland in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Smith outside. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Fredette. And the pass to Mason. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. Abdul Rahim's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Murray. San Antonio with the rebound. Toppin's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And they double up Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
First free throw is good. Whiteside's checked in for Toppin.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's time to give out some t-shirts, but only to the loudest fans. Show us what you got. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs U16 team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thanks so much, David. Murray, the pass to Mashburn. Back to Murray. To the middle. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Mashburn. Passes to Toppin to take the lead. They get it again to the left side wing. In transition, here come the Nets. Murray with the ball. The baseline J off the mark.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
San Antonio making the switch here. Miller's checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Mashburn. Kicks to Murray. At the elbow, Smith Clock at 6. Over Whiteside. Rebound San Antonio. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Murray, the pass to Mashburn. Covered by Miller. To end the run. And he lays it up and in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Knocks it loose. Here's Abdul-Rahim for the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Nets lead by 2.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Oh, Whiteside in position. And the jam by Whiteside.
He is such a great dunk.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Murray dishes to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Marbury passes to Toppin to the right side. Out to the right wing. He kicks it to Whiteside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And they will call over the back on the play.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
The Spurs making a switch here. Collins checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Trimble is checked in for Murray. Timeout called the Nets. They're in front by 2. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jabari Smith.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
There's Trimble off the left ring and out. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Smith. The Nets working the ball around now. Lets it go with the 3. Shot's good by Trimble. And the Nets lead by 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Miller, Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
San Antonio ball.
Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
San Antonio ball.
Miller, that's for 2. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. It's stolen by Dort. To the inside. Yes!
And that one sent the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
There's Trimble. It counts.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 32 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Miller with the 3. The Spurs getting another chance here. Whiteside. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're up by 1. 16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that's an intentional foul.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Spurs making a switch here. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Miller outside. Jacks up a 3. Can't knock in the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see him.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
From deep. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance.